taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers are 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what...
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's into the hands of Edwards. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On second down now, Suggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's second and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, as he can really impact this offense. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Got a man, that's Ward. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give running left. It's Bettis. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Roethlisberger. That one complete to Bettis. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look, 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. On 2nd down, Suggs. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. It's caught by Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger will throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And to give this time to the tailback. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll make it 2nd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Roethlisberger. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. We're scoreless after 1. Here's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A run right side, it's Bettis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now a give, right side. Suggs. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Miller. He's got it.
And he will have a Steelers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Finding his target, it's Ward.
And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. It's caught. It's Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Now Roethlisberger to throw. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports Halftime Report. We begin our journey up at MetLife Stadium, Cincinnati in town, to take on...
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. They'll try again. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On second down now, Suggs. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Suggs.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll run on first down. Suggs. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside.
The throw over the middle taken in.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for it?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Miller. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Ben to throw again.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 30. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Suggs. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
A third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
And the Steelers on third down.
They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now a handoff as they run left side. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got Green. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.